Hello, hello, welcome viewers. I am Sir Walter, and I am continuing my stream of Pokemon Emerald. Just give a few minutes, going to just do some pre-stream stuff. So how am I coming across? Hopefully things are looking alright. Connection. Like last stream, it was last week on Thursday. I tried streaming. Hello, Deku. How are you? Hope things are going okay for you. Right now, I'm just double checking, making sure I'm checking to see if there's any issues with the streaming like last time. Stream's looking good so far. That's great. Yeah. It is the start of the week. Thank you, Melody, for that as well, and thank you for joining. But yeah, it's the start of the week. At the start of the week, it is Pokemon days. Uh, Hold up. Let me get back to this thing. Okay, no. Let me reconnect my controller. Alright, there we go. Now it's time to continue a playthrough of Pokemon Emerald. Now, last I left off, I finally got the HM for Fly. Who's calling now? Like, I just started. Why am I getting a call? Oh, really? Hello, this is Diana. Who this? I'm up in the mountains now, but the ground is too bumpy. I can't pitch my tent here. Oh, I had a brilliant idea. Maybe I can get my Pokemon to stamp the ground flat here. I'm going to try that. Bye-bye. You're welcome, Diana? I still don't know who you are. Like, you don't expect me to keep track of every trainer around here, do you? Ooh. Huh, didn't I replant these berries the last time I played? And it was raining? Yeah, just don't mind if I do. I'm just gonna replant them again. But yeah, if you read the stream title, it does say that I'm gonna look for what's the name again? Ooh, let me plant one of these. I want another one. But yeah, in the stream it did say I'm gonna look for a Feebas. So yeah, I'm gonna try, cause thinking about it. I was wondering, is it worth it to try to find a Feebas just to add my Lotec to this team? And I think let me at least try and find a Feebas, and then I can worry about evolving it later. Cause I guess it's like a lot of steps just for one Pokemon. But that was the same case with Dragonite, in my opinion. So, oh, over here it was raining. Okay, so this is route. Alright, so I gotta surf around this area to try to find a Feebas. Oh, whoa, before that, actually, I need to get an old rod. So I'm gonna have to fly to Dewford Town. And yeah, I looked it up. Like, I had to look up where it is that I had to find the old rod, because for a reason, every other game except the original Pokemon Yellow, I always miss the rods. Like, I don't know where they're at. Alright. Weasel goes right there. Alright. So, back to Dewford. Oh yeah, we did name Isabel. Huh. Alright, it's my world. Where was too forward? Huh, that's where I was. Wait. I thought I spoke to this guy before. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't feel like reading all that. Right now, I'm just... How did this... Like, I spoke to almost every resident in the town, but apparently I missed this one guy. Yep, talk about the trend. I remember I set the trend the last time I was here. Drizzle drought. Yep. That was the new trend I told her. I told someone inside this house here. The one above. Oh no, it was this guy that changes the trend. Yeah, okay. Now that I got the rod, let me go back. Isabella, take us back to... Yeah, Fort Tree City. And just so that I know where to go next. Yeah, I'm not gonna need a Isabella for now. Oh wait, I do still need her. Because I think the next step is actually to try to catch a Gulpin. Wait. Oh, okay. So Gulpin... Okay, here it is. Somewhere I should find a Gulpin here, right? I think. Oh no, looking for infamous Feebas in this game. Airhead streamer, how you doing? I could join. I'm trying. I'm gonna give him maybe an hour. I don't know. I'll see how long I last. Searching for it. No, can't escape. But yeah, base emerald. Like, I already put myself through the torture of looking for what's his name? For Gardevoir's smaller form. I'm already forgetting the name. Imagine shiny hunting it in this game. Oh, I don't want to. I do not want to. Oh, Shakira is not doing so good here. There we go. It's back from England. Ah, how was your trip there? Yep, Yep, there we go. Gulpin? No, you're not Gulpin. Go away. I don't want it. I already got one. Am I looking in the wrong grass? It was fun seeing my best friend. How come you live with Gulpin? So Gulpin has so from what I read, Gulpin has an ability that improves your catch rates of Pokemon that you try to fish for. Below Mauville. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm searching for Gulpin to help me try to get make it easier to catch Feebas. I mean Feebas. I said the name wrong. Alright, you said below Mauville. Yeah. Okay, Route 110. Alright. Just doing a quick search. Alright. Yeah, north of Slateport and south of Mauville. Alright, you're right. Thank you. Thank you for that. So, Isabel, take me there. Okay, so I was right. It was near Mauville, but I went the wrong direction. One of your favorite gens. Alright, good to know. Oh. Okay, who is it this time? Who is it? Diana, is that you? Or Richard? I don't know if I even have a Richard. Oh, Aurelia. Hi there. This is Maria. Who are you? How are your Pokemon holding up? Mine just won a battle. My Doduo was spectacular, I must say. I wish I could have shown you. See you again. I still don't know who Maria is. It's like after fighting these trainers, they get a little fuzzy when they don't stand out. Alright, so you said around, yeah, so this is south of Mauville, so around this area. Airhead, right? Wait, I am in Route 110, right? Yeah, okay. Alright. So, like, I grew up with the original, so I grew up with Pokemon Jello. That was the first Pokemon game I owned and played through. And so that one I know like the back of my hand. That one I'm more familiar with. But yeah, regards to the phones, the contacts, I don't remember it being just as bad compared to Pokemon Crystal. Dang almighty, it's insane. My sister transferred all of mine to the new gens as well. So I have my Blaziken called Trickster. I was on a sabbatical. Like, after Pokemon Yellow, I didn't really get another Pokemon game until Pokemon Y. Like, maybe like a whole decade later. I was in my too cool for Pokemon phase, where I didn't seem to care about the newer Pokemon. And I was like, oh yeah, the original 150 were much better. Like, I've grown out of that, though, I will say. Because admittedly, like, Gen 1 OGs cannot say that their designs were much better than the newer ones. I think we all go through that phase, to be fair. Right? I mean, because it was interesting, I wasn't playing the Pokemon games, but I was still watching the anime when Ash went to Hoenn. Although I stopped watching around that time as well. If that makes sense. So I think it's around this grass. But Wait, part of me is tempted to just check the PC if I already caught one or not. Oh wait, hold on. Did I catch one? Let me check the Pokédex if I caught one or not. Okay, no, I haven't caught one. Wait. Okay, nope, I haven't caught one. Alright, that saved me the trip to the Pokemon Center. Sun and Moon Sword and Shield, this Scopen is elusive. It's like the Gopin knows, like, oh, I'm just being pursued because they want my help catching a Feebas. So it decided it wants to be as hard to find as Feebas is. Am I even pronouncing it correctly? Feebas? Feebas. Right? Like, all the starters are good. Like, I love the design of all the starters. Like, I will say my favorite out of the bunch is Trico. But I already used Trico for my playthrough of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. So, for this playthrough, I settled on what's his name? On Torchic. And reason for that is because I still want to run some of the water types that are in this region. Like, on my team, I have Lombre. I want to add my Lotic to the team as well. Right as you say that. Nest Ball, go! And there it is. Caught me a Gulpin. Yes. You're gonna get a name worthy of your role. Okay, I won't be able to fit in Hunter, so I'm just gonna shorten it to a Hunt. Alright, not Minerva. Isabel, take me back to Fortree City. Alright, let's see if I get lucky or if I just give up. Like, I make no promises. Yeah, right there. Mm-hmm. And let's save. Imagine first attempt. Imagine. And just to be on the safe side as well. Right. Wait, can I set the fishing rod as one of my items that I can quickly access? Okay, I can. Honestly, if I'm being honest, something like that. I don't remember details, so I'm just gonna wing it. I'm just winging it right here. I'm relying on RNG to get me through this. So you have to let this rod sit for it to bite. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, gotcha. Alright. So that's different. I see. Thank you. Oh, that was... I didn't expect that animation. Gentry needed it, right? I was like wishing like, let this be Feebas. Imagine this Feebas right now. Would Honey work here or Pokefinder? I didn't see if there was anything for that. But yeah, I knew it would be a different experience playing this as it was compared to playing off of Sapphire. As you know, different story and also just playing with the original quirks of Gen 3. Especially since a lot of Gen 3 essentially built what modern Pokemon is today. Like, abilities, those weren't a thing back in Gen 1 or 2. Imagine you find a shiny before Feebas. If I find a shiny, it goes into the team. It will go into the team. That's all I can say about that. Honey is Gen 3 and later. Pokefinder could be. I do believe it could be found on like 3,000 this route. I'll check a line here. Gotcha. But yeah, so I use the current trend in Dew for it is drizzle drought. That's the trend I set for Dewfort's town. If you gotta look it up online. Alright, I'm gonna move on to the next tile. Yeah, appreciate the help, Airhead. I know this is how I'm walking into, but this is something I'm willing to at least try, you know? And if it doesn't work out, then, you know what? I tried. Or I'll probably just continue on and try again another time. Oh no. Oh no, what? Super Rod? I mean, some sources said that the old rod is okay. Or it's fine. So, like, if Super Rod's needed, I could look around. I probably could get it. I just don't know where the Super Rod currently is. Like I said, in this game, I am terrible at the essentially at any Pokemon game after Yellow. I never know where the rods are. Yeah. So, like, Super Rod is one of those, but I read that with the Super Rod, you're more likely to encounter other Pokemons before you even encounter Feebas. I mean, then again, I haven't played Emerald, so I can't confirm whether that's absolutely the case. But yeah, let's check out each tile. Oh, Super is only Carvana or Feebas. Gotcha. You know what? It sounds like it would be worth getting the Super Rod. If it's only Carvana or Feebas. Like, especially if I can get them at a higher level. Oh, right. I didn't check if it had sticky hold. No, this one has liquid ooze. That was my mistake for making that assumption. So, what you're telling me is that I gave him a false name, thinking it could do one job that I cannot. Oops. Alright, so we gotta keep searching for Gopin then. Wait, hold on. Before that, where is the? Let me get the super fishing rod now that it's mentioned. Moss Deep City. Okay, Moss Deep City. Have I reached that part yet? Wait, or Moss Deep. Oh, I haven't gone to Moss Deep yet. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna find the Gopin and try with the old rod for now. If it doesn't work within this by 5 o'clock, then I'll just continue on my adventure and try again tomorrow. Right. So Isabel is gonna fly me to Marvel. There we go. I feel like, you know, if you ever played a gacha game where you try to roll for specific characters, and then you think you're about to get the character you want, only to get spooked by something completely different. That's how it feels right now. Like, I was so happy to get a Gulp, and I didn't check if it had sticky hold. Now, what is the encounter rate for Gulpins? That's another question. I mean, it's not like it's gonna change anything. Like, I'm just kind of curious. Because I run from my lady here for, not Curlius Pre-Evolution. Forgot the name again. I imagine it was the same as Feebas. Right? Like, from what I read about Feebas, it sounds like Feebas is even harder to find than Curlius Pre-Evolution. Ralts, that's what it was called. That's the name of the Pre-Evolution of Curlia and Gardevoir. Ralts. Like, I'm better remembering the full evolutions of Pokemon than their pre-evolutions, it seems. Like, yes, now I'm remembering Garchomp, and I remember Gabite, but now I'm drawing a blank on what the name of his first stage was. Yeah, Feebas is the hardest to find in this game. Oh. Well, I'm gonna be putting my luck to the test and praying to the RNG gods. Electrike, you keep showing up, we're gonna have problems. Alright, let's see. Gopin? You're not Gopin. Yeah, wrong time, wrong place, buddy. It's like, it's nothing personal, it's just, it was personal. Like, I'm looking for a Gopin and you keep up and you show up. You too. Go away. Thank you, milady. I am in Route 1. I mean, I did go to the same right route, right? Did I? 110? Oh yeah, it's this route. This is where I caught the first one. Imagine, right? For me, what would suck even more is that knowing that I have a shiny that would take a lot of effort to bring into a modern game. Like, if I get a shiny, I probably would try to find a way to bring it to a modern game. I'm not gonna lie about that. Is it the same Wingo? Okay, no, it's not. Imagine it was the same Wingo in that same exact spot. You know? Yeah, Gopin really doesn't want to fulfill their role. That last Gopin felt like if someone applied for a job and faked their whole resume up until you actually asked them to do the job they were brought in for. Now see, Minen, I'm looking for Gopin. Stop showing up. Can't believe it's that rare. Sticky hold gulpin. There it is. I feel I come across it so much in my playthroughs. Maybe when you're not looking for it, that's when when you can find it more often. Alright, so we're gonna throw another nest ball at it. I'm not even gonna try to give it a similar name. Alright, now let's see. Ability. Yep, this one has sticky hold. We found our winner. Alright, Isabella, take me to Fortree City. Who's this? Hi Aurelia, it's Jackson. Who are you? How are things with you? You're aware now? Route 119? Well, how about we have a quick rematch right away? I'll keep an eye out for you. See you soon. Okay, they're nearby. I'm actually kind of tempted now. Alright. Yeah, they said they're in Route 119. Like, this exact route. So, I'm actually now tempted to find them. Like, they want a rematch, so let's give it to them. Oh. I don't think it wasn't this guy, but... You know, that's honestly surprising that he managed, that Feebas, managed to survive that. It's fine. They're fine. Alright, this is Amplifine's first match. And they don't know Hyper Voice. Or at least not yet. Alright, that wasn't much of a gain there. Alright, Amplifine, can you one-shot Tropius too? Alright, no you cannot. But, we got a flinch, so I'll take that. Prepare for trouble. Bella! How you doing? Yippee! Thank you for joining. Ooh. Alright, so that battle's done. Don't add me. Okay, he didn't add me. Make it double. Okay. So the person that called me on my PokeNav is not in this area, or at least I don't see him. Team Rocket model. I respect it. Oh? Remember, Linoon, you... Oops. I tried to... Okay, Linoon, I get it. You want this ass whooping. There I go. Pollo Frito, what are you doing? It's right there. Just kick him. Just kick her. Everyone's I'm lurking as I'm cooking. Alright. You know what? Enjoy your meal after you finish cooking. Currently cooking a pollo frito. Oh, I like it. That is hilarious. Ooh, let me try the fish right here. Make sure. Yep, so Feebas, so not Feebas in front. When you're finished, I'm gonna read the Team Rocket model. Alright, another magic carp. Before I continue, prepare for trouble, make it double. To protect the world from devastation, to unite all peoples within our nation, to denounce the evils of truth and love, to extend our reach to the stars above. Yesy! James. Team Rocket, blast off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight. Meowth, that's right. Wobba Fett! I love it. The best shot. There's already the best shot. Alright, catch a bite. I'm glad you're enjoying yourselves with the ooh, I can't even finish my sentence. With the Team Rocket model. It occurred to me, like, it would be fun if there was ever a Pokemon ROM hack where you get to play as Jesse, James, and Meowth. Like, I would love to play a ROM hack like that if it existed. Yep. Like Deku here, I actually know personally. Feebas? You're not Feebas. We need to make a custom version. It shows, to be honest, respect to y'all. Meowth, that's right. Oops. I did it too soon. Alright, so I guess it's not in this tile. I mean, I think I read somewhere that you gotta try at least like 3 times on each tile. Like, I read, so to get to Super, I read that I have to go to Moss Deep. I haven't went there yet. Gonna play some MC. Alright. Minecraft. Okay, Minecraft. Gotcha. Like, it took me a little while to go like, wait, what does MC stand for? But then I remembered. Or at least it occurred to me that it was what it was. But yeah, thank you for joining. And, you know, and thank you for the lurk. Yeah, each tile 3 times what I read too. Alright. So I did read correctly. Now, is it 3 times you hook a catch or 3 times fish? You try to fish with the fishing rod? Because like that's also another part that I'm unclear on. Alright, well I think I did 3 times for that. Let me see. Okay, 3 times hook, but it's more just to move on because somebody could just get unlucky and miss it while fishing on the tile. Gotcha. Oops. Alright, gonna try one more on this tile, then move on. Aurelia Edwin here. Who this? My Lombre is a force. It won me another battle just now. I can't wait to have a rematch with you. Then keep waiting, cause I don't even know who you are, and I don't care to go find you again. Oh. Damn it! Let's talk about Edwin. I completely missed the hook, the catching. Oh, well, not catching, but hooking the Pokemon. Now, one thing I have done with each Pokemon game that I like to do is I try to run almost on like almost exclusively regional team. Like I try not to include Pokemon from past generations in my teams if I can help it. The only time I make exceptions to that is when I don't really there's not as much variety, like in Pokemon Black 2, where early on I caught a Tangela just because I needed a grass Pokemon on my team, and and that was the only one I could find that early on. Alright, last one. I'm the same as you, always make it regional base. Yeah. I think one case where I think the other case where I didn't do that was in Pokemon Violet, where early on I decided to go with the grass starter, Sprigatito, and I saw that there was they had the Azumarils early on, so I was like, okay, you know what? I need a water Pokemon on my team, and Azumarill evolved into Marill, so let me catch it. And that's how I got... Wait, it was Azurill, my bad. Azurill was the name of the baby form. So yeah, that's how I got a Azumarill on Pokemon Violet. I never ran it until then. Yeah, so like Tentacruel, you know, Magikarp. Okay, for, you know, if it was the first time playing this, I wouldn't mind, but since I've ran both Pokemon before, Gyarados and Tentacruel, like, I'm not really interested in running them again for a playthrough. And I know Gyarados, I've done it, like, maybe, like, twice now, running Gyarados for a playthrough. Like, I did it for Pokemon Yellow, and then I did it for Pokemon Legends Arceus. Alright. So, moving on. Alright, it's 4:45. Probably around 5 o'clock. I'll just give up for today and try again tomorrow. I'm gonna do a stream here, but we'll check in here and there to see how you're getting on the Feebas search. Good luck. Alright, here's a streamer. You know, good luck with your stream as well. And, you know, thank you for stopping by and joining the conversation here. And, you know, for your support, too, with looking up information regarding capturing Feebas. Alright, gotta do one more. Not Feebas. Truth be told, I really wish Feebas was like the Magikarp of this region. Like, if you can easily get Magikarp in Kanto, why make it so hard to get Feebas, who's like the Hoenn counterpart of Magikarp? You know what I mean? And it's even harder to level up Milotic as well. Like, you need to get its beauty stat to a certain percentage as well by feeding it Pokeblocks. Whereas with Garrett, to get Gyarados, you can just leave the Magikarp at a daycare until it hits level 20. I would say part of me was, I was thinking like, what if I do this outside the stream so that it's not boring, but then everybody misses the chance to see my reaction, so that's why I'm doing it on the stream right now, trying to capture Feebas. Oh yeah, wrong direction. I was trying to fish at the area down, not that direction. That's really chill. Alright, it's good. See, this is what I mean by Pokemon being a cozy game at times. Because like right now I'm not doing battles. I'm just looking for a specific Pokemon and chatting with chat. You know? Right? Also, there's less chance of me cursing up a storm, like I do on difficult battles. Let me check up there. It's actually relaxing. You mean sentences enhancers. It's cozy vibes. Thank you. It's like when you're not battling, when you're not doing battles in Pokemon, or like, well, not battles, but like when you're not doing hard battles, then yeah, it can feel that way for me. Right now I'm just fishing. Oh, another Magikarp. Poof. Oh. Tentacool. Poof. Another Magikarp. Poof. Oh. Hi, this is Lydia. I think I know who this is, but who this? I gave a Pokeblock to my Goldeen. It seems to enjoy it very much. It looks like Pokemon have their likes and dislikes for Pokeblocks. I find that quite fascinating. Please do take care. I was talking about Pokeblocks earlier. How does she know? How does she know? She knows. The game knows. Alright, got a bite. Feebas? No, not Feebas. Alright, move on to this section. Imagine it's a shiny Magikarp, right? Like, if it becomes a shiny Magikarp, like, if I had a dime for every shiny Magikarp I've come across, there would be... Okay, no, never mind. If I find another, that would make it 2. I guess the shiny Gyarados in Crystal doesn't count because I didn't catch as a Magikarp. But like, if I find a shiny Magikarp and evolve it to Gyarados, then that would mean I get 3 dimes. which is wouldn't be a lot, but it would still be coincidental to have found that many shiny Gyarados. But you know, no shiny Magikarp yet. And honestly, I probably would box it though. I probably would be the one shiny out box, just because I don't want to run Gyarados again. But it would still be funny. I probably would be willing to at least bring it out, try to find a way to bring it to a modern game, at least to trade it. Right? You know what's funny? Like, so I had the shiny Gyarados in Pokemon Crystal, and I actually decided not to run it in my team. Like, I had it in my team for a little while, but in the end, I decided to use it as my HM slave. Like, a new Surf and a new Dive, and that's what I used it for, just to navigate the overworld. I mean, also, like, I also chose not to run a Totodile or Feraligatr in Pokemon Crystal, mainly because I already knew I was planning on catching Suicune around the very end or at some point, so I kind of had my eye out for Suicune from the very beginning before I even started Pokemon Crystal. I had that main. Totodile or Totodile, you said? Oops. Alright, I think that's already been the third time I fished in that spot. Alright, I'm moving on to the next spot. The blue beginner. Yeah, I gotcha. Totodile. It's like you're trying to spell crocodile, but you say Toto, and then remove the croco part. The blue beginner. Another tentacle. Now, that was in the animation while fishing. May is standing up, but then after you reel a Pokemon in, they're sitting on their butt. You know, I guess this is where this mechanic came from, because like when I fished for Pokemon in Pokemon Y, it's actually very similar to this one here. So I guess the fishing mechanics changed with this game. Is it the same in Pokemon Platinum, Pearl, and Diamond as well? Question mark? Yes. Gotcha. It's the same on Pearl. Gotcha. Then it's... I'll have to check Pokemon Black when I play it to see if it's the same as well on that one. Alright, that's a second one. Oh wait, I lost track if I already did it, the bottom one. If I fished in the south or the north direction. This level precision is not my forte. Oops. Alright, now I know for sure I did dash and move on. Alright, one. Ugh. Yeah, I'm gonna give myself 10 more minutes before I call it and proceed with the rest of the game. It's more to do with me, like, you know, I'm starting to feel like John right now. But like, I'm still gonna go for now, because I still feel like there's still more to explore. You know, more tiles to check out. But also, if I progress through the story some more, like, I think my next destination is Moss Deep, so if I go there, I'll be able to get the Super Rod. It's like ASMR. Yeah, like in my voice, it brings you calm, makes you relaxed. As I try to find my Feebas, but then I found a tentacle. Tentacle wants to join my team, but I tell it no. I already have a tentacle. So I am sorry. I must leave you. It was better when you wasn't trying. Yeah, I guess I made it weird when I tried. I think that was the third one. Okay. Let's try this tile. So, is it always raining in this route? Because, like, every time I come to this route, I always see it raining. Like, does that change after a certain while? Yeah, that's... Oh, you clipped that. Oh, you... Now everybody can see is gonna remember that. Oh, for better or worse. That is now on display on the internet. You realize that, right? Yes, and I love it. I'm glad I could entertain you. Like, that's what I look forward to. Let me just be me. Let me say what's on my mind. Respond to things however I feel like it, and see how people react to it. It's always raining here. It doesn't stop. Gotcha. So what you're telling me is Kai Ogre lives here. We just don't see him. Hmm? Hmm? Yeah, exactly. You know? It's like one of those things that, like, you could be right. I know it, right? Like, Team Aqua was here and causing a fuzz. That's what was happening too. And the Weather Institute is right, it's right there. The Weather Institute is right there. They're studying the weather. Maybe that's why they built a building there. They wanted to know why it's always raining. Alright, I think that's my third one. Not Feebas. It's like right now I'm kind of like on autopilot in the game, just searching for this Feebas. Alright, try again. Attempt number 2. Alright, and that's attempt number 3. No. What's even funnier is that Feebas becomes easier to find in later games. Who this? Aurelia, hi there. This is Anna. Who are you? Listen, listen, listen. You have to hear this. I had a Pokemon battle earlier, but I lost at the last second. Oh, it burns me up. Yeah, you call someone that you barely know just to tell them that you took a L. Okay. Good for you. Alright, so I can't, if I'm facing this direction. Okay. Good to know that I didn't miss any tiles then. Oh, oh! He is venting. Or she is venting, I believe. I believe it's she or they, because their name was Anna. Alright, what Pokemon got away? They are venting, yep. There you go. Alright, so I just gotta do up, down and up. And if I don't find them here, I'm just gonna move up and, you know, like, I'm doing it vertically, then horizontally, then vertically, horizontal, vertically. Try not to miss any tile as I might work my way up. Ooh. Okay, I think that's the third one, right? I think that's the third hook in this direction. Yeah, let me hook up here now. Let me fish in this direction. Alright, one. There we go. Two. And three. Alright. Next tile. There's so many tiles, though. Alright, that's two. Alright, that's three. Wait, no. I think I still need one more. But yeah, Gopin is putting in the work. Because, like, I'm not struggling to catch, you know, at least I'm not struggling to hook Pokemons in. Like, I'm really in the mid. Thank you. Alright, I think this is the last one. Oh, it's just the second one. Alright, I'm gonna go with the second. This is the second catch for that spot. It's like now I'm struggling to keep track of whether I'm at second or third attempt. There it is. Not. Now, I don't know if you... Fun trivia regarding May or the player character, the female player character in Pokemon in Gen 3. She has, like, a different design in Gen 3 games compared to Pokemon Alpha Sapphire and Omega Red, Ruby. Like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, she looks a bit closer to her anime design where she had like a red bandana and more red clothing, while here her bandana is green. And even more interesting, when when the Pokemon anime there was a Pokemon anime that did like original animation of May going through the temple of not temple but like the cavern where Rayquaza resides, and they used the same design as Pokemon Emerald May for that. Right. It's like, it's something I only noticed today, like, for whatever reason, I don't know why. I look... Ooh, that got away. But yeah, I think it helped also that I like May in Pokemon as well. You know, like, she did enough to distinguish herself from Misty. Like, she wasn't Misty's replacement. She was like the new trainer that Ash could teach. And who can learn from Ash. Which was an interesting dynamic when they changed the cast. Back then. Alright. Let's go. Remember there was a brother as well? Yeah, Max. You know, May and Max. And it wasn't until later I found out that May... Like, when I watched the anime at the time, I didn't know that May was the player character at all in the Pokemon games. I thought she was an anime original. Or, like, a gym leader. I didn't realize that she was one of the potential player characters or rivals. Yeah, that was a good movie, Urashi's Last Witch. Wasn't Urashi introduced in Gen 4? Or... Oh, no. It was a Gen 3 Mythical, wasn't it? Right, because I remember the movie that introduced the Gen 4 Pokemon was Lucario and the Secret of Mew. That was where they introduced the Gen 4 Pokemon. But yeah, when I played Pokemon Alpha Sapphire and also now Pokemon Emerald, it turns out Max doesn't exist in the games. May does, but Max doesn't. Then, in Pokemon X and Y, they introduced Clyde, I think his name? Klein and Bonnie? Like, so in X and Y, Bonnie exists. Like, the little kid Bonnie exists in X and Y. Not even to mention in the game. Yeah. Like, if Game Freak wanted to, they could have added like a kid, a kid NPC in the household where you live in, like your little brother, Clyde. I think it was Clyde, because Bonnie and Clyde, right? A reference to those two. But yeah, in X and Y, every character, all the characters in Ash's traveling group, they're all canon characters to the games. Serena, she becomes your rival in Pokemon X and Y if you choose the male character, or you play as her. And in the case of Clyde, he's the electric gym leader in Lumiose City. Bonnie was actually is the one that gives you the quizzes in Pokemon X and Y. His name was Clement. Oh, Clement. Thank you. Clement. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I actually like Clement in the anime. I'm actually disappointed that we don't see Clement in Pokemon Legends AZ. Or at least we don't meet him in the base game. I don't know if he shows up in the DLC. But if he does, no one has spoiled it yet. I did find the running gag of Bonnie trying to hook up Clement with every single woman they met. I did find that hilarious. Speaking of Ash's traveling companions, Brock. Let's talk about Brock. Because, starting from the Indigo Plateau series, and then all up until the end of Pokemon Diamond Pearl series, Brock tried to hit on every woman he met, and nobody reciprocated. But then when Brock started making guest appearances in Pokemon Sun and Moon and in Pokemon Journeys, then to be a master, suddenly there were a few women that actually looked like they might reciprocate back. Like, that they might reciprocate his feelings right back at him. Master Journey, yeah. But to me, Brock doesn't seem like the sort of guy that okay, it looks like he might want to settle down, but I'm not convinced he can. Because when you're simping for every Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny to the point where every little difference between the Jennies in each city, just based on their appearance and what cologne they wear. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna disturb a couple of the women he's gonna go at. He's gonna try to woo. He has like 12 brothers and sisters as well. Both mom and father just left him. Yeah, up until like... So, in Pokemon Chronicles, they did show what happened after Brock came back. After Brock left Ash and Misty at the end of... Master Quest, I think it was called. So Brock left Ash and Misty, went back to his gym. His brother was running his gym while he was gone. And on top of that, his mom and pops came back. So, like, they came back, and that's when Brock was like, you know what? Okay, my brothers and sisters don't need me here. Let me go keep adventuring with Ash. It's still interesting. It doesn't change the fact that his dad is still a deadbeat dad. I mean, when Ash, a 10-year-old, recognizes a deadbeat dad for what they are, you know it's not a lie. And Misty, I guess if I'm going to comment on Misty, not gonna lie, she was one of those childhood crushes. Like, I like Misty. You know, I thought she was cute. Like, my 10-year-old me thought she was cute. You know, the only uncute part was her dislike of bug Pokemon, but, you know, people have phobias. It can't be helped. Though that does lead to a hilarious scene in Pokemon To Be a Master. When Misty met Ash's traveling companion from Unova. Forgot his name already. He's the one with the green hair who has a panseer. And considers himself a connoisseur of a lot of things. But yeah, that traveling companion, when it was brought up that Misty was scared of bug Pokemon, remember back then during the original 150s, there was no such thing as a bug water type. So in that series, that character asked Misty, "What if it's a bug and water type? What then?" Misty had no answer. Like, Misty could not think of a response to that. Even she was not sure. Like, oh. Like, after getting back to Pokemon, like, I've just been absorbing the lore. Like, anime lore, game lore, and I've even read up on some of the manga lore. Though I haven't read the manga. And part of me is kind of scared to read it, because I know in the manga they're not afraid to kill off Pokemons, or even show Pokemon getting killed by other Pokemon. Like, it's brutal. Like, I remember seeing a panel where Ekans got cut in half. Yeah. On the flip coin, though, in the Pokemon manga, in the Kanto, when they told the Kanto stories, it turned out in the manga version of some of the gym leaders in Elite Four were also members of Team Rocket. I mean, it's lore that people do eat Pokemon. Yeah, it is. Yep. I was about to bring up Slowpoke Tales. And it is entirely possible to buy a Slowpoke tail in Pokemon Crystal and maybe feed it to one of your Pokemons. Like, granted, I didn't do that because, you know, there was ethical reasons, but also it was expensive. Slowpoke tail was expensive. I think I read that later media try to downplay how cruel it is to take to eat Slowpoke tail. With mentioned that there's an ethical way to take a Slowpoke's tail without hurting it, but I don't know. I really don't know. Because the way it came across in Pokemon Crystal, it sounded like something that was highly illegal and unethical. Slowpoke tail was like the calamari of Pokemon. Yeah. Now, if I lived in the Pokemon world, I probably would try it once. Just to know how it tastes. It just wouldn't be for my own Slowpoke. I'll say that. Now, since Slowpoke is a water type, would it still be considered seafood? Oops. Needed to wait a little longer. I mean, who knows? Maybe when you get to the Pokemon world, your allergies are gone. One can wish, right? I mean, you might die from it. Yeah. I mean, if it tastes really good, worth it? Like, it would be the last meal you ever had. Yeah, I've been here almost an hour and a half. Just looking for Feebas. Alright. Let's see. Alright, not that tile. I think what's worse is that we have to go through that. It's like every time we do reel in the catch, we have to go through that. Is there a way to make it faster? Oops. Like, I'm tempted to, like, use the fast forward button right now. Oh no, I forget which one it is. Which one is the fast forward button? Let me look it up. What's the fast forward button on this thing? Oh, Shift Tab. Okay, Shift Tab. Oops. Yeah, I know most do it. Oh, I forgot to do it there. I guess it would be like a third, not sure, like, I want to try to play the experience as is, even including the slowness. Oh, I got away. Okay, no. I think I would have the emulator. So right now I'm looking at everything through OBS, like comments included. So like if I switch over to the Game Boy Advance emulator, maybe I could do it. Oops. But it's still picking up my inputs from the controller, just not from the keyboard. Oh, no. Okay. So, yeah. I really don't like the sound it makes when it's fast forwarding either. Like, it grates on my ears. Alright. Gonna try this area one more time. Alright. I found a happy medium. It's hilarious going so fast. Stop it! No! Oh. Oh. That hurt. That hurts. Don't hurt yourself now. Alright. Stupid fat fingers of mine. Stop it! I want to stop! Okay. Okay, I think I got it now. But it's like I'm pressing the two buttons and sometimes it's not registering. Let's see. Alright, Pokemon's on the hook. Or really well, I'm sorry. Okay, I see. Hold shift and then press tab. That's all I gotta do. Alright. Gonna do this one. Well, fast forwarding doesn't really work out when you're fishing. Alright. Third one's a Feebas. If only, right? So I'm slowly making my way up. I think that's my goal for the stream. Just make my way up north. Like check all the tiles in the north side of the river from where I started. And then in the stream after that, I'll just check south. south of the area where I started checking, searching. Yeah, I had no reason to even fish for the fourth time there. I kind of just forgot to move before trying to fish. Oh. That's what it sounds like to me. Love that noise. That's like, it's like white noise for you. Like you know how there's some people who like just listen to white noise as they fall asleep? Is that what it is? Just relaxing. Like sounds like a new Pokemon sound. That might be a little much for white noise, but definitely hits a string in my brain. Understood. Alright. Third attempt. Trying this spot here. Second attempt. Third attempt. Okay, I pressed something that I did not try to press. Huh, I'm trying to remember. Did I make my way this and then up? Did I just go... Oh, yeah. That's how we're doing it now. Alright, third attempt, I think. Oops, I reeled in before anything happened. You got this. Thank you. What? It got away? I believe in you. Thank you. Alright, I didn't fast forward that one because I kind of forgot to do that. Next tile. Whew. Oh yeah, I remember. For me, it's not a curse. It's whenever people say to you, it's a curse. Is it like your body just going, no, don't say that, don't tell me to believe, don't tell me you believe in me, because then my body's gonna reject you, or I'm gonna reject the phrase. All right, new tile. I have no fucking idea, but I do try hard when they say that and then end up failing. Yeah, bear witness to this. Indeed I have. I've been guilty of cursing you once I found out. Alright, next tile. Just finish eating pollo frito. He didn't do a good job, so we made him a barbecue. Yeah, you have, and you did it on purpose as well. I have. Not even for the best reasons either. I just felt like being petty one time. Or multiple times. Alright, it's not in this tile. All right. That was the second one or a third? Or I think there's a third one. All right. Just in case, I'm trying to. I'm gonna hook another one. All right. Next tile. Alright, that was for number 1, 2, 3. One. Two. It's like I'm not even expecting it to come out in the tiles I'm checking out. I think one more, right? Alright, next tile. Oh, I had... Wow, I didn't realize I had a bite. Alright, and now it is the... Oops. Wrong buttons, but... Oh well. Hi Aurelia. Aurelia, hi there. This is Brooke. Who this? Listen, listen! You have to hear this. I had a Pokemon battle earlier, but I lost at the last second. Oh, it burns me up. Cool story. I already forgot their name. Oops. I reeled in too fast. Alright. 3 times the charm. Alright. So right now, because I'm like I can't see the chat right now. I will look back on the chat in a bit. Alright. I think that's my 3rd one. I keep losing track on whether I'm on my 2nd or 3rd attempt. I think that was my 3rd attempt. Alright, 1. That was 2. So this is my 3rd one. Nope. Work another tile. You're back. Welcome back. The hunt is still on. Let it miss. Not that much. Like, still trying to fast forward through these sections and still, you know, still fishing. All right, that's attempt number 1, 3. This is 2. Alright, attempt number 3. Well, the possibilities that it could be on is getting narrowed down. So that's the positive. And I'm hoping if I can't, I'm hoping that it doesn't reset just because I turn the game off either. Like, if I search the tiles, I'm gonna assume that it's not gonna be these tiles when I search it in the future. If I don't find Feebas today. Huh. I completely forgot to fast forward in that part. Oh. I reeled in way too quick. I'm gonna assume this was my third attempt because I lost track, to be honest. Oh. I distracted myself. You got this. Thank you. Alright, second attempt. Alright, I'm gonna try 3 more times here. Then it's gonna be just the areas by the waterfall. You know what? Maybe I could save the state after searching this area and proceed from the last save state. This way, technically, I didn't, technically I didn't turn off the game if I continued from a save state. Oh, oops. So I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna do it that way. Alright. No! You know what? We'll do it this way. Yep. Come on. Hey Aurelia, Robert here. Who's this? How's it going for you? I've been riding a hot streak. Why, I just won a battle. When we have our next match, I'm sure not going to lose. I don't know Robert. I don't remember Robert at all. He sounds like one of those bike guys, but he didn't really stood out to me. Yeah, I think that was my third attempt. Oh, it got away. Just making sure that that's as far as I can be. Alright, so not there. What about there? This tile. Alright, third time's the charm. Alright, let's try out this tile. I think most likely not going to be these tiles at all. Just because I... Oh, forgot to slow it down. Just because I think there are 3 tiles that are close together. There's supposed to be 3 tiles close together where it can spawn. And it could be any 3 tiles, but those or the 6 tiles. Yeah, well. Okay, maybe I know there's you know what, that was the 4th attempt. So, let me not even bother. Well, we confirm it's not up here. You know, now I'm kind of tempted to get myself a Wingo. Because I did express interest in running Pelipper for a team. Say their name and they appear. I believe in Pelipper. And look, it's at the perfect level too. Let me just weaken it some so I can before I catch it. At this point, I'm using all the tools at my disposal, so don't die. Oh wow. Okay. Pelipper, don't die, please. Okay. Pelipper did not die. They didn't get killed, so I can catch it now. I caught a Pelipper! It skims the tops of waters as it flies. When it spots prey, it uses its large beak to scoop up the victim with water. It protects its eggs in its beak. Yes. I believe in Jane Henry. Okay, I'm thinking maybe I might not use Pelipper for battles. Well, I might use it. I'm gonna at least teach her Surf, for sure, and Fly. You know what? I'll probably use it for battles, but mainly I want Pelipper to also. I want to use Pelipper for overworld traversal as well. Another HM slave, if you will. But we'll see how well Pelipper does in battle. Alright. So, oh. Fuck, no. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna throw a regular Pokeball Wingull. If it catches it, it catches it. If not, I'm just gonna move on. Okay, you know what? I lied. I'm gonna throw a Great Ball. If that still doesn't catch it, then I will move on. Alright. I found a Leaf Stone. On save game. So Leaf Stone. I think I can evolve Lombre? Question mark. Let's see if Shakira can evolve now. No, Shakira needs a Water Stone to evolve. Oh. No. Oh yeah, let me heal up Pollo Frito here. Okay, I cannot go further there. That's fine, I'll fish right here. Okay, right here. Nope. Alright, one more time. Alright, attempt number 2 on this this tile. Going for number 3. Alright, number 2. Alright. Oops. I reeled in too soon. Alright, so I'm gonna give it 8 more minutes. I don't find my Feebas by then. I'm gonna continue the search tomorrow. Ah, I thought I got it. Yes, and I'll be there. Robis Deans. Hey, loving the stream. I'll be in the next one with friends. Send me a Discord. Robis. Alright, Robis. Robis Deans. Sorry, I'm trying to pronounce your name there. But yeah, I'm glad you're liking the stream. You know, look forward to seeing you in the next one. Like right now, you know, I was kind of worried. You know, like all I'm doing is just I'm just looking for feedback, so it's not as much happening as other than me like searching and failing multiple times. Okay, yeah. So that's the third. Okay, so let me try it that way. Oop. But yeah, compared to finding Feebas, definitely a lot harder than finding a route. It's definitely a lot harder than fighting routes by comparison. It was about, sorry, Sir Walter. Oh, okay, gotcha. Come on. Alright, third time. Like, I'm getting the hang of this. Like, catch it, fast forward, then stop. Oh, not catch it, but reel it in, fast forward, stop, repeat. What? Lies. Alright. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna check this section, this tile now. This is gonna be my last tile for today. Come on. Oh. Okay, this will be my last tile. Nothing is catching. Alright, so that was the first catch. Second catch. Alright, I'm gonna save the game here. And I'm gonna save the state right there. Imagine you, come on, shiny. Imagine you get a shiny Feebas. That would make all this worth it, you know. And then I could show it off like, hey, I got this I got the rarest of rare Feebas. You know. But anyway, you know, thank you everybody for joining. Those of you that joined the live stream, or those you viewers who are watching the video on demand. You know, hope you enjoyed watching me try to find Feebas. I'm gonna keep trying. You know, there's still more tiles left to explore, so we shall see. You know, this is, you know, it's not a sprint; it's a marathon. It is a marathon, so like, as long as I keep trying, I think I will accomplish my goal. Yeah, everybody take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. And let's do a raid, shall we? Let me check Airhead Streamer if he's still streaming. Actually, let me just type. Alright, we're about to raid.